What's up, guys? Welcome back to B&B Toys. Today we're going to take a look at the NECA Puppet Master figures. Excuse me. Too awesome, I couldn't handle it. These are the 4-inch figures that they just did. I don't think they've done any other Puppet Master that I remember. Look at those eyes. These guys are really nice. I had a problem. His bottom part was disconnected, but after I worked with it a little bit, I didn't use glue or heat, but it stayed. But man, these things are tiny. I want to show you right away. Look at, yeah. So these are just about 3.75 to 4 inches. These figures are awesome. These weapons are sharp, just like other NECA stuff. Oh man, yeah. I put him down. A little hard to stand because they got little feet. He's got a movable mouth. His head looks. Got some really good pictures with him shooting, like he's laughing with his hand on his belly, like ha ha ha. Yeah, these are awesome. If I can get him to stand. All right, so let's not waste any time. Let's start this review. So the first thing we want to look at is accessories, of course. We'll start with blade. It's blade and torch, very easy. This is his original blade. If I can get that to focus, I'm sorry, guys. There you go, really nice silver. Shiny, looks like a knife, very pointy, like I said. I do prefer the bloody one. It is the same blade. So you can see really nice long pins, like very secure. I felt very secure. Really wish they had another one of these in black, or with blood on him. I don't get why it comes off. It doesn't, but I guess maybe if you want to change the hands, you know, if you're right or left-handed, maybe you want them in the left hand or whatever. But yeah, as far as moving the head, it's basically just, I gotta do it off camera, guys, because he's got these sharp eyes. Yeah, see, his middle comes apart. This is a problem I had. Like when it came out of the package, he was like that. Yeah, it snaps, but it just doesn't stay. Well, you guys know his head comes off because there's a second one. So let me get a really nice close view here, if I can. That's stick lighting. I need to invest in better lighting or start a Patreon if somebody wants to help. Just kidding, of course. So his faces are the same. As far as his jaw, it doesn't open. I thought that would have been awesome, especially on his blade. But I do like the stoic look, like he just slaughtered somebody. But man, these are really nice heads, dude. The sculpts on here are really done well. I mean, this is NECA. This is what you're used to. Good quality, nice looking. You know, not something you'd play with, but, you know, enough where you can mess around with them with articulation and that. So as far as the torch figure goes, comes with this huge spike. Sharp, not as sharp as the weapons. His head is very loose. And this too, it just doesn't feel very like quality, but I've messed with it quite a few times and I haven't had any issues. He does come double jointed when he doesn't, but I understand because he's got a flamethrower and you want to aim it at someone, especially considering these are supposed to be dowels. So as far as that flamethrower goes for him, you see he's got a slot here and there's a slot on the fire. And what you do is just put them together like so. Trying to do it to the camera is a little weird. And look at it, it's really flush, looks good. I think it's very nice fire effects. It is translucent. I know some companies don't do that. As far as anything else, that's it for him. It would just be this walking around till he ran up and he wanted a torch, yeah. So let me get all my stuff ready here so I don't lose any of these tiny little pieces. So we'll start articulation on blade. As you know, his head goes all the way around. You have free rotation. You have very good attitude. You can give him a little sass, like, excuse me, even though I don't think he talks. As far as the waist goes, this is it. But I think this is enough for the size of the figure. I'm just afraid this is going to come apart again. But, yeah, I just say be careful. I'm not worried because he'll be on the shelf hanging out. I love that they added this part of the coat. That's really nice. As far as the articulation goes, I had to, with most NECA, you kind of have to take it a little slow, but that's fine because it's a premium it's a doll collectible. He's got really nice articulation on his elbows. But after you get working with them a little bit, they're fine. As you can see the pin in there. Yeah, that's just what you want to be careful of. And as far as like the weapon goes, you've got free range. Like I said, this is a really nice connector. I love that little copper or bronze color in there. Yeah, and you can move this pretty much anywhere you want. See it, camera part. Maybe it's just best. As far as going up, he can go all the way up, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just have to snap this in again. I don't think it'll stay. As far as his legs go, there really isn't much there. He can spread them a little bit. He does have a knee bend, which is amazing. I'm just gonna take this apart, which is really nice. As far as the articulation on the feet, it was so tough to get these. I held them in my hand for a while. I don't want to do water or heat. Like I said, I just want to show you guys, like if you pull this out of the package yourself, I just kind of held these for a little while. And then what I did was I held my hand here and I placed my hand on here and slowly got it to come back. And then just got the motion of it to go. And then that's how they work really well. A little tricky to stand. If you can see, if you can't, you know, you'll see in the pictures. Yeah. I think that's good to do that without the top so you can see. Now, if you have the top, his torso, sometimes it does stand a little silly, but yeah, see, he wants to tip a little. So maybe if I lean him back a little. Yeah. You know, just because you're setting your toys up still means you're playing with your toys. You got to play with your toys to learn how they work. Yeah, I love this. Same thing with this arm. It's got full range like I showed you. It comes off. It's really nice. I really wish she came with a little gun. I know the figure doesn't, but man, those are my favorite character too. And I really do like this guy a lot. I think he's awesome. So I like the old, like, you know, my dad was in Vietnam and that. I like military. You know, I had a lot of people in my family in war and military. So, you know, I respect military, but I always loved it. Especially like, you know, Nazis and stuff like that. Not like I like them, but just saying, you know, like I'm into like the history of everything. So his arm articulation is really, really nice on this guy. He gets up there. I had no problem out of box. This was loose like this. He has no problem whatsoever at this feet. This is just all perfect. The only issue I had is when I initially moved it, it cracked. As you can see, it pulled the paint off, but it's 9 out of 10 NECA is probably going to do that. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, just saying that just 9 out of 10 NECA is going to do that. It's just that's how it is. Can't hate it. I love the neck on here. NECA, get it? You can see that neck in there. Yeah, I think that's nice. It gives good range. I wish it was almost up a little. You got to kind of work with it, but you can get him to proper smile. And I love the little bullets inside his head. Guys, don't sleep on these figures. They're still out there. I've seen this a couple times. I can't find the other box set. But his torso is a lot better. And look at all this range. Of course, because it's on the top. This one comes in, but I understand. And it kind of looks good. It looks legit how it comes around like that. You know, that's how it would look in, you know, in real life. So he's got plenty of range. Nice spread here. This is what's going on in the crotch area. He's got the nice knee bend here right at the boot too, which I thought was really cool. I was glad they didn't cut up here. It looks natural. You know, you wouldn't even notice it if you weren't looking for it. Again, those feet perfect. He's got that rotation here. And he does have rockers too. Wow, these guys are like pretty built. Very nice design. Like I said, that flame snaps in there. I've tried both ways. No matter which way, it's just hard to see sometimes because it's so bright. But yeah, look at that, man. Wow, these are nice figures. $34.99. They're still in like Big Bad Toy Store, which I just ordered the second one from. And I would recommend them. They're nice. Yeah, some people get a little upset about the shipping. Like it was $13 I paid for $100 of figures shipped, but that's not bad, dude. Really, if you think about it, and you think, you know, you get 4 to 6 figures, you're putting a couple extra bucks on each figure. That's nothing. Just think about driving around. You know, I drive around, I hunt, I buy and sell for a living. Like, I know what I'm talking about. Go find those deals. What you do is you want to get a bunch of stuff in one order, and that's how you do it. If you're buying one thing, yeah, you're going to have to pay that big shipping fee. But yeah, I'm going to stop gabbing here. I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you. If you could like and subscribe, that helps out the channel. It lets people know that I've got traffic, and it lets YouTube know that, hey, you know what? Maybe this guy's worth having more than 4 people watch his video here and there. But thank you guys again. This is the NECA Puppet Master. We'll see you next time. Be safe.